Hello, bit of a progress video for you today on the 132 Tiger Moth from Matchbox. I've attached the bottom wing to the fuselage and the tail section as well, but the tail section was made by the previous owner, so I've been painting it and fettling. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I've not put all the struts on yet. I'll do that another time. The yellow has proved a bit of a problem because although its finish is good, the coverage is quite poor because it's the new Humbrol dropper bottle range, and it's really thin. So another problem I had, you've got the dropper bottles like this, and when they're open, sometimes they're hard to open again, but this one's clear obviously, but the yellow was so stiff and hard to open that, as it turned out, I ended up having to break the top off. So I've been artificial lid there. I broke the top off and decanted it into an old starter kit tub bottle. I haven't got it that there to show you, but that's what I did. It's much more convenient. So lots of coats. I haven't put the ailerons on yet because they're supposed to have tabs on each side. They've come off over the years. There's one left, and you're supposed to just fit it on and glue it in place, but so far that's a job for later in the build. Before I put the fuselage together, I don't know if you can see this, if I can get a close-up of it, if I can get the light. I need a set of lights, as you can see. At best, I put some tape, painted timing tape for the belts, and I really do need a light there. The controls are all in place. Now, the other thing I did, that's the bulkhead for the engine. What I've done, I've coloured some of the parts. I've guessed what colours they might be, so if I do build this with the engine showing, I'll have a bit more detail there to sort of show up better with some painted parts on there. The upper wing is painted as well. What I did in addition to painting it was put a little bit of gloss on the tank area, the fuel tank area, to try and give it more of an idea of it being metallic, made of metal. This will be all fabric covered wooden wings, and this will be metal tank. So I've glossed it on the underside. I've used acrylic gloss, which I accidentally bought, one of my best accidents, at the IPMS in Telford a couple of years back now. I thought I was buying a pot of white Revel, and it turned out to be clear gloss, so that was a good happy accident. I've been using the bronze green for the RAF World War II era green, and on the bottom wing it tells you to add some white, lighten it up with some white, so I've done that. If you can tell the difference, there's a bit of a difference between that shows up, the bottom wing and the top wing. That's the original colour, and that's the whitened colour with about 25 drops of white, Humbrol white in it, and that's the just irregular Humbrol dark earth whitened up again. And what else I can say? Oh yeah, The walkways on either side, I've used Revel anthracite type of black, so it's off black. And what I'll do later is try and weather it with a bit of grey or aluminium to simulate that it's been walked on and worn. Alright, what else? Lastly, to finish it off, I've been painting the wheels. I've got the tyres there. These are very useful. If you ever, one tip I'd give for model making is to always have little pots of things to put things in. So that's my undercarriage section ready to start putting together, and cocktail sticks are marvellous for holding the part in place while you can spin it and try and very carefully try to paint around the wheels like that. Can you see there? Shows up blurred, probably won't focus in time. But that's the sort of action you do. You spin that and paint away. So that's that. I've got the engine cowling in this pot here. I've repainted the propeller. It shows up there, so that you got some with some anthracite, so it's more of a propeller black than just matte black. And that's all I am today so far. I've been building in my family greenhouse because I can't really build indoors in the winter because I can't leave the window open and get some fresh air in. But just a little bit ahead of schedule. I was going to do this in April, but I wanted to get some videos out. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next week.